Well, that's not what I was expecting to be the last purchase of the National, but National 2024 here in our home state, here in Cleveland, Ohio. All right, guys, the last day here at the National. We've made it. It has been a long week, but I'm excited to see what today has in store. I don't really know. I know Sundays, you know, one of the weekend days or some of the days that people can, really one of the only days they can make it out. So excited to see if we'll have a different audience today, if we'll have more people, less people. I'm gonna be very interested to see. We'll likely try to do some buying today. I know we've got some very specific content to film, a few different interviews. So hopefully it's a jam-packed day, even though it's the last day here at the National. So I'm excited to see what the last day at the Cleveland National has in store.
Jeter Auto number 2.
From what?
Stadium Club.
How much?
I do 6.
Is that firm?
What can you use for that?
Less. My number starts with a 4.
450.
I want to be at 4.
425.
Yeah, that's fine. Does that work?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm fair.
I appreciate that. What do those do?
They're doing like 26, 25.
All right, so just for the sake of like where I want to see where we're gonna be, like I want to know what this is gonna cost, because like obviously these are the biggest ones, but like if you say I gotta pay strong on these, like I need to see what the room's gonna be on these. So like these are obviously the big 2, and then these are the 3 other ones. Like I'm not saying we can't add to more, but I don't want to waste your time adding all of this other stuff if we're not going to be in the same ballpark.
If you did 75 here, which is 100% comps,
Yep.
Want to be at 80, 85 here?
80-85%.
Here.
I think I'm gonna be a little off.
Okay.
I want to be as like, it's just hard to pay a full 100 on those. Like I understand, like I can't sell them anywhere with no fees. Like I would pay like $9,500 all cash on those 5.
Could you do anything better than 95?
Like 97 cash.
Even number 10.
What's the John Brown worth?
Like 70.
Okay, 10 with that. I got you.
Appreciate you, man.
That is definitely one of the ways you can end the National right there. Bang, 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 on the last day of the show.
That's why you stay to the end of the day.
That's why you stay till the end of the day.
Appreciate you,
man. Oh, for sure. Appreciate that. Yeah. I like that. Matt Strom. Man, that's how I know you watch my stuff. I appreciate that.
Any interest in these ones?
Oh, sure.
They're red, so.
Do you have any idea what you want for the stack? Have any room there?
$100.
How much? Sure. It's cool. It's cool stuff I can throw out and shop.
Thought I'd ask if you'd be interested in that. It's jersey number.
What do you want for it?
120. All best offer. Second year.
100?
That's fine.
Okay. I'm not even gonna look. Cool card. I love jersey numbers.
Appreciate you, man.
Yeah. Thanks for the deal.
Thank you.
Easy, man. I love just easy deals like that. Mahomes patch, jersey number, $100. Sure. Cool card. I think best quarterback in the league. Do you have any idea what you want?
That hasn't had a sale in years. The last sale on all was like 500, but
Oh wow.
I think it's only like a $150 card on there. It's out of 75. It's pretty cool.
Any better on those two?
125 each, 250 on it.
What about like 230?
230. I'll do that, bro.
Okay. Appreciate that.
Yep. Appreciate it, man.
Yeah. Thanks for the deal.
Yep, no problem, man.
Do you have room on that?
Since the big wigs not here right now, they've been giving me like 10% leeway. What are you asking? And I can throw an offer. What are you thinking?
I want to be at 15.
15? If you don't mind, could I just...
Yeah, sure.
give me one second.
Sure.
It's $17.50, but if you're interested in anything else, you could do 16 for it.
If he would take 16 for just that, I would pay 16.
Just for
If
that?
not, I would pass. But I would pay 16. I would pay
Just for
cash.
that? I got you.
But that's what I would want to be at is
No
1,600.
problem at all.
Yeah.
Let's do 16.
Okay.
I'll tell you, instead of FaceTiming back and forth.
Hey.
Thank you, sir. I
Yeah,
appreciate it.
thank you.
All right,
Appreciate
good luck.
that. Thank you. That is awesome. I've wanted one of these for a long time. Orlando Pace, PMG, original PMG of one of, if not the best Ohio State Buckeye of all time. This dude is next level. The color match, I mean, I've wanted one of these for a minute, and to see it in the showcase at the National. They always say if you can't find it at the National, they probably didn't make it. Well, this is fun. This is proof of that.
Want me to tell him an offer for you, or?
I mean, I want to be closer to 7.
Okay.
So
I'll just tell him.
if he wants to move it, cool. If not, it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah.
What's up?
Farley said you wanted to steal my card.
I didn't want to steal it, but I wanted to be way less on it.
Where was the comp?
It's like 7 and change.
Look at that, 750 in November 3rd. Sweet.
7.
What do you want to do?
7. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I appreciate you selling that.
Yep.
Do you know what you want?
Like $40.
I will probably hold off, but
I also thought you might like to see that.
oh, that's cool. You just get this?
Yeah, I just bought that.
How much is it?
I have no idea. I didn't get a chance to look it up.
Well, if you find out what you want for that, I have interest. It's jersey number.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, I like that. So if you have an
It
interest,
was a good deal. So
that makes
I
sense.
figured you would like the jersey.
Yeah, I
I'll
love
come
jersey.
back.
Okay, cool. I want to be as close to like 50 on the pair as possible.
I'll do 60.
That's close enough. I can make 60 work.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for the deal.
Have a good one.
Yeah, you too. What you got? What do you want on that?
600 for both.
550.
Kicking a shirt.
If I have one, yeah. I can take a quick look. Let me see what you got. What do you want on all 3 together? That's cool. I'm good with that. Any kind of room on those?
I would probably have more room on these 2 together
Okay.
than the butt legs.
What do you want on those?
45 for the pair.
Did you get to 40? Okay. This is stuff I've picked out that I would have interest in. All right, so let's do this. You obviously have a lot of cool stuff. Like,
Absolutely.
do you have any? Can you tell me what you would take on this pile right here? Let's see if
right
we're
here.
close, because you just have so much. If you are, we'll just keep going.
So in terms of comps, let's go off of that right
Yeah.
here.
So let's do this. Let's start here.
Okay.
What's my price on these 6?
300.
How much?
300.
280. We can get something done on these. But what I'm curious about is what in there are you willing to sell and what do you not want to sell? So let's separate that stuff and then I'll keep dealing. Like, because we're at a starting point here. Like I can get something done, but you have a lot more stuff. Like I would buy this, I would buy that. Like, and if you don't want to sell it, I don't want to waste your time.
Yeah,
So
I
why
got
don't you just tell me what you want to sell?
This for sure I would say.
In.
For sure. Other ones that was going to sell if you wanted to take a look at.
Gotcha. I probably don't have any use for those.
For those, so we're going to just stick with that.
Yeah, I would pay you 280 on these.
290.
That's fine.
All right. Thanks for the deal. Appreciate
Yeah,
that.
sure.
Look at my case set.
Yeah, okay, got you.
Some packs are in there. There's some cards that are for sale, but you can just look.
Got you. How much is that?
How much is that? I can do like $100.
Maybe. How much is that?
Like $60. That's what comes up, but
If you'll do less, maybe. What do you want on those two?
$150.
130? It's fine. Hey, what's up? Good, how are you?
I just got a couple cheap ones. I don't know if you're interested for the shop or not.
How much is that?
$20. I could do 15.
Any room on that?
Yeah. I mean, a lot of this stuff's been going for around 200. I could probably do 150.
I would pay like 140 on those.
140.
Yeah, I would pass on these.
I could do that.
Does that work?
Just so I could do a deal.
I appreciate that.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Thanks for the deal.
No problem.
Hey, how are you? What do you want for that?
I saw a pretty black there, 140.
Okay. So what would be my price on either of those?
One at 60.
What about I would pay 130 on the pair, or I'd pay 80 on that.
I do 135.
I would rather just buy this at 80. I don't want this that bad.
I just do it.
Okay, I got it. Do you have 20 bucks?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you for the deal. Did you come up with the number?
So I don't really price the football. They were saying if we were going to put it out, we'd obviously start like 700. I know the non-auto did like 250 or something.
I bought it.
I know. Well,
Yeah.
that I don't know. They do all
Yeah.
the research for me.
Yeah.
The pricing, like, but I mean, what would you?
4. All right, I bought some really, really cool cards at the show. Some cool stuff. This is definitely one of, if not the coolest card I've ever bought. All right, let me buy this and I'll tell you all about it. 2, 3, 4, 5.
Perfect.
Thank you.
buddy.
Seriously, thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
All right, this is, I bought some cool cards, really cool cards this show. But this is special. If you guys, I've talked about it a lot in the videos, but Jack Sawyer is obviously a name that means a lot to me for a few different reasons. One, because it's an Ohio State Buckeye. But two, because Jack Sawyer was the name of a young collector that I was close with, watched a lot of my videos. Guy we kept in touch with that was from, up here in this area. Actually lost his battle with cancer last November. And I've always said that I will keep the name Jack Sawyer alive through buying this Jack Sawyer. So one of the last times I saw Jack, he came to our hobby rip night in September, and I met him at I saw him at the last National in Chicago. And obviously he's no longer with us, but holds a very special place in my heart. So to be able to buy a card like this, the 1-of-1 auto super of the Buckeye, Jack Sawyer, I actually clicked the non-auto super on eBay as well during the show. So to own both of the auto and the auto super and the non-auto super of a guy I will collect for the rest of my life is really, really special, especially at a place I got to meet with the GOAT Jack Sawyer, who's no longer with us. So when I saw this available for sale, Miss Sports Cards hit me up, said she had it, said it would mean something to me. We worked out a deal, and I'm very, very grateful for her for that. So this is a great way to end an incredible trip, to own something like this and know that what it means to me. So this is a really, really cool pickup.
Ryan, we've made it to the end. This is it. We're here in the final hour. We're recording this in the final hour of the National on the show floor.
Yep.
Soon it will be time to break everything down. This is the last piece of content I'm doing here today. I wanted to sit down with you and recap this thing. Talk about what this was. Talk about what the future should be. How are you feeling, first of all?
Good. It definitely was an early morning. Hit me this morning. Brian and I were walking in here, filming, and I was like, man, this is really the first day I've been like, I want to sleep. This is really the first day it had hit me, but it's been a long week, but it's been a lot of fun. Like, the energy in this place has been crazy. It's from just non-stop. We got in Monday into the booth. Tuesday, dealers were setting up. Then Wednesday, VIPs and general admission, and it's just been non-stop every day since. So it's been a great show. Yeah, I think that was the biggest thing I took away, which is the number of people here was just insane. I mean, it just seems like as time goes on, and every national just seems like, wow, that one was crazy. It's got to be a record. Oh, that one was crazy. It's got to be a record. It just seems like every national is getting bigger and bigger, and I think the big thing for me with this show is like, I'm curious to see what the next iteration of the national looks like. Will we get, when are fan experiences coming where the MLB or the NFL is involved, and like we continue to develop this show out more and more, and because if you think about it, like how much customer experience is there where it's like a lot of hands-on stuff at the booths. I think that's going to continue to develop with the show, is getting more leagues. They're a big part of the cards, like they're all over the cards. So I'm curious to see how this continues to develop over time as this plays out. This is, again, I think sports cards are in their infancy days, and I think it's going to continue to grow. I mean, Michael Rubin shared that countless times, that he wants to 10x it. I'm curious what the next iteration of this looks like.
Awesome. All right, Ryan.
100%.
Well, we're at the end of the show. I know you got some packing up to do. We got to get this booth packed up. I'm going to let you do that. I'm going to go do that as well. But this was a really fun conversation. Glad to get it caught up with you, and I'm glad the National went really well for you.
Absolutely. Likewise, I always appreciate you having me. It's always a blast. So thank you for having me. And what do you want for it?
So I was hoping to go higher than the 25 because it's a super. The other one's not a super.
I don't think the numbers are that crazy. Like, it's probably gonna do somewhere between like 2.5 and 3. Like, I don't think your price is that crazy. I just don't know about like the national thing, like what kind of value that's gonna add or do to it. I obviously love that it's a super.
Okay, where would you offer?
I would offer like as close to 2K as possible.
Would you do 2,100 if I was also going to give this to any kid you pointed at right now?
I don't have any kid nearby. You pick any kid, and I'll give you 2,100.
Deal.
Okay, I got you. Cool.
brother. I appreciate it.
Always bringing me cool stuff.
I try.
21.
Hey,
Cool.
Appreciate you.
You're welcome. Thank you for the deal. I appreciate you bringing it to me.
Absolutely.
Well, that's not what I was expecting to be the last purchase of the National, but here we are with a Mace Windu 1-of-1 Superfractor auto from the National packs. Samuel L. Jackson. Not a bad way to end the show. All right, guys, that is a wrap on year 15 here at the National. The first one I ever went to was in 2009 in Cleveland. Hasn't been in Cleveland since 2018, so it felt good to be back. Again, it's always nice to be in your home state. Makes travel time way less complicated. But man, what a 7 days. We got in Sunday night, got set up at Airbnb, got everything ready, and it has been non-stop ever since. So to say that I'm absolutely exhausted would be the understatement of the week. But man, this was special. It is always fun to be here. It's a different environment when you can set up and promote the brand and the things that we're building. So it's always fun to do that. But this is it's just a blast to be here. One, with the people that we get to build it with every day. I always say that we have a special group of people that have been with me for a long time, that have helped make this thing go, and have been there at the beginning and have seen it through the last few years as we've really been trying to build this. So, but most importantly, shout out to y'all, man. We pumped out a lot of content. There's been content every day, 24/7. I mean, non-stop content. And again, this is not possible without those of you that support the channel, like, comment, subscribe, share, all of that stuff. This is not possible without you. So just know that every single person that stopped by, said what's up, gave a gift, made a deal with us, took a photo, whatever it may be, just know it means the world. We create content. I think one of the biggest reasons I set out to create content was to be who I needed when I was younger, right? This wasn't a thing when I was a kid, right? I went to my first National in 2009. I was 16 years old. There wasn't people telling me how cool the National was and what it was like to buy and sell cards and what that was like. And I've created content to try to bring that to the next generation and to bring it to other people to hopefully inspire them. And hopefully we were able to do that, this week. I promise you that is the goal, and that's something we work on every day. So if you watch something, you came by the booth, whatever it may be, just know I appreciate it way more than you could ever imagine. So I'll stop rambling. See you guys in 365 days in Chicago, where we'll do the National all over again. But for now, that is all I got. Peace, guys.